La patria no es una palabra vieja, es una palabra que tiene que estar permanentemente en nuestro alma, en nuestra cabeza. La patria somos nosotros y la patria es el otro. Y es pensar en todos los que no están conectados, a los que debemos llevar y darles las mismas posibilidades que algunos tenemos. Ayer los diarios titulaban: Alberto Fernández piensa que el mérito no sirve para progresar. Yo no digo semejante imbecilidad. Lo que no creo es en la meritocracia. Porque ese bombero de Mendoza no tiene las mismas posibilidades que tiene un bombero de la Ciudad de Buenos Aires o del Gran Buenos Aires. Porque esa médica de Chubut no tiene las mismas posibilidades que tiene de avanzar, crecer y desarrollarse que un médico que está concentrado en cualquier gran ciudad de la Argentina. Porque el mérito sirve si las condiciones son las mismas para todas y todos. Porque si algunos tenemos mejores condiciones para desarrollarnos que otros, el mérito no alcanza. Y es allí donde el más tonto de los ricos tiene más posibilidades que el más inteligente de los pobres. Y eso es lo que no podemos permitir nosotros.
Has replaced the old system of inherited privilege. We begin with good news. However, it's the New York Times, so we will end with bad news. But merit, it turns out, is at least partly class-based. Parents with money, education, and connections cultivate in their children the habits that the meritocracy rewards. So, even though we've replaced inherited privilege with meritocracy, now we discover that merit is inherited. Now, it does sound plausible. What's wrong with that as a matter of analysis?
I can think of a number of heiresses and bimbos who would be an argument to the contrary, but I won't go that route. First of all, people aren't paid for merit. They're paid for productivity. You know, someone who had all kinds of handicaps to overcome, you know, might have a tremendous amount of merit just to end up as a trained carpenter.
Right.
And somebody who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, sent to the finest schools that money could buy, may have no greater merit in becoming a brain surgeon. But that's not the point. The question is whether the brain surgeon's productivity is greater than that of the carpenter. So merit is really not part of it. But the other thing is that the question is, what are you trying to end up with? Are you trying to end up with the best qualified people doing the job or not? I mean, if I have to have brain surgery, and I'm told that the guy who's going to perform the brain surgery is the world's greatest brain surgeon, but he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth and had every privilege. Am I to say, no, give me somebody, you know, who had to fight his way up and who had just barely made the cutoff?
Well, suppose I don't know what the New York Times writer had in mind, but suppose I argue, let's follow the duty of charity and assume that what the New York Times reporter has in mind is a just society. Maybe let's suppose that what they want is a just society. And that is simply not useful in analyzing social mobility?
No.
It's not?
No. It depends on what notion of justice you have. If you mean by justice treating everybody alike, we can go there. If you mean a society in which everyone has equal probabilities, not equal opportunities, equal probability of succeeding, I find that virtually inconceivable. There are so many thousands of factors at work that I find it hard to even imagine how all those factors could work out the same for everybody.
And now what about equal opportunity?
Equal opportunity, yes. But you see, you can have a society of equal opportunity. One kid's family sits around at dinner time and talks about sports, and the other kid's family sits around at dinner time and talks about science. And they do that for 20 years. And now they have an equal opportunity to get into Harvard. Who do you think is most likely to make